Alright, I'm going to share with you something pretty personal. Okay? You remember, for those of you who follow me on my social media, you remember 5 years ago, before I got 4 or 5 years ago, before I got married to this wife, there was a girl who I was supposed to get married, Thai girl, who tattooed my name here, Loy Machedo. She put to prove that she was in love with me, and she came down here and then eventually took my money from the bank, which I entrusted her, and she ran away. And that also went back to her husband, whom she had told me was her ex-husband, but I didn't know that they were still living together. And big story. Anyway, you should check out my previous videos. Anyway, so she took my money and she ran away, cheated me. Even after knowing her for so long and trusting her and wanting to give her a good life, she had a daughter with this man. Anyway, what happened was, after she ran away, obviously went back to her husband, living a happy life with my money. But eventually the money gets spent off, and but I didn't bother. For me, once I break up with someone, I don't bother at all. Live and let live. I don't check their Facebook, I don't search them, I don't check their photographs, I don't see videos, nothing. I make it a policy, I'll focus on me, my life. Okay? So, what happened was, I didn't check for quite some time. And lo and behold, one fine day, my wife, this current wife, you know, I share everything with her. She told me, hey, see this your ex-female. I said, what happened to her? She said, oh, she has put her profile as single and this and that. I said, wasn't she married to that guy whom she dumped me for? And it seems, because my wife understands Thai and all that, she found out later on, I don't know how she found out, the husband who she cheated me with, he was put in prison for some illegal something. And now she was stuck because she didn't have any money. The husband spent all the money. She had tried her hand in business, failed. Okay. And she has a daughter, as I told you. So I was like, okay, fine. My wife was checking. I was not bothered. And then later on, if you remember, I posted the video. She got a new boyfriend from Europe, who apparently, when he asked her, what is this tattoo? Because by the time she had scribbled on it, just like this, you know, my name, Loy Machedo. I should have put loymachedo.com, man. It would have been a nice website, advertising. So she scribbled and made a squiggle or something. I don't know, you could have made a better design. Okay, so she, what she did? Yeah, so out of all the stupid things she could do in life, she told him, that new boyfriend from Europe, slightly older guy in his 50s, about me. And obviously, if you know women, they will never say bad about themselves. They will say bad about their ex. So she went and told him some stories that I cheated on her and I drugged her and got this tattoo and I beat her and all. And he, obviously looking at my photograph with my tattoos, he fell for it because he thought evil guy, tattooed guy, and this person so innocent. Okay, fine. So I kept quiet. Then the fun part. So obviously now that he has a new girlfriend, he has to impress her, right? So what he did is he called me. He actually called me and told me, I know everything about you, blah, blah. You drugged to-be wife. You drugged her, you beat her. And I'm coming to Thailand. Okay. I was like, oh, okay. So I said, what else did she tell you? So, no. First I asked him, like, first he said, you know, my girlfriend who you drugged and beat and all that. So I was like, who girlfriend, what? Because I don't know who is he. He's saying, you beat my girlfriend and... I said, boss. And he gave some name. I don't know what name. I said, I have no idea who this is. Show me a photograph so I know. Then he showed the photograph of us. I was like, oh, bloody hell, this. Her name is not... I said, her name is this. What name did she give you? He said, no, her name is this. I said, oh, okay. So she has her new name. He said, see, her Facebook shows this name. So what I did is, to avoid time waste, I told him everything. I said, listen, boss, you may be new to this game of dating females. Let me give you a few realities. They will never tell you the truth. Here is the truth, and I showed him with photographs. And given that she claimed that I drugged her, I said, she's claiming that I drugged her, I took drugs. I don't smoke, I don't drink. Never have, never touched cigarettes. I said, you can check my profile or whatever. Or I gave the name of the person who was the witness in our relationship. Okay, so, which with due diligence he did check. And he realized what I said was true. And then when I told him that she took my money and ran away, he got a shock of his life. And I was like, I'm surprised she didn't tell you that. And then I said, so I told him everything, and then I told him, so why did you call me to threaten me, beat me, kill me, what? He said, no, I didn't call. I just wanted to, by that time he had mellowed down. He said, you have photographs and videos of her. I want everything deleted. I said, I've never shared it publicly. It is private. No, but I want all that deleted. And I've even told her I will pay for her laser to remove your name, which is still visible. I said, I don't care what you do, but she has to pay me this money. So then he said, how much she has to pay? When I told him, he was like, oh, okay. He said, I'll think about it. Okay, fine. Anyway, he didn't pay me. That's a different story. But then, when he confronted her after I told the truth, oh, big drama exploded. Now, the big drama was that she had given him false stories. I gave him the true story with evidence, with photographs, including references, people who he could contact. So then it was proven that she told him lies and she was in trouble. But obviously she didn't want to lose her rich new boyfriend. So she started her sob story online, which females normally do. She put on Facebook, why can't I get true love? And the translation was given by my wife, because my wife was busy checking this whole drama story that was happening. Oh, why can't I get true love? My ex, who's so evil, he poisoned my new love about me. He ruined my life. He wants me not to find happiness. I only want, like, you know, she's positioning herself as a saint, which I was like, told my wife, forget it. My wife was telling me, like, you can sue her for defamation. I said, not required. Anyway, she didn't put my name. So I don't care. Okay. And the photographs and the videos were all love and all that, where she was telling him how much she loved him. But like they say, all that glitters is not gold. This guy finally flew down to Thailand. And that time it was the COVID, where after you fly down, you have to quarantine yourself for 2 weeks. During the 2 weeks, he kept chewing my brains, asking more information and stories about her. I was like, why the hell is he calling me? Best part is, he even called me when he was in the hotel. You couldn't go out. He was asking me for porno sites. And he was even asking me to send me porno photographs and videos. He's saying, we are man to man, I get frustrated. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're asking me porno? I told him, you Google search these sites. I'm not a supplier or something of porno stuff, man. Okay. Finally, after 2 weeks, obviously they both would meet. And initially, her Facebook posts exploded with romantic photographs of them holding hands, going to different hotels, walking on the beach, but obviously within the quarantine rules. And he is splurging money on buying her dresses and buying her daughter, toys, clothes, and obviously the mother saying hug him, and they were showing photographs. But here's the weird part: they didn't show his face. They only showed like below the thing and holding hands, and they never showed his face at any point of time. So I was like, okay, looks a little odd, but it's okay. What do I care? Fine. My wife was busy, very happy with the soap opera masala. Okay. So he was there for 2 weeks, and then he sent me a message threatening me that he was coming down to meet me, and he would put a court case on me, he would sue me for defamation, and that I was destroying his girlfriend's life and this and that and all bullshit. I said, you're welcome to come down. I'm here. This is where I stay. I said, bring her also, because in the end, when she loses a court case, you'll have to pay money to the lawyer. You'll have to pay money for my expenses. She'll have to pay a refund all my money, because I'll prove her guilty. I have receipts and everything else. And I said, I welcome you. And he said, okay, I'll show you. Okay. Yeah, mentally unstable guy. I kept quiet. I didn't bother. I kept my lawyer ready. After 2-3 weeks, he obviously stayed for 2 weeks, even though he could stay for a month. And my wife was busy checking all this and updating me. And he left. And then obviously, my wife got bored of it, because just love messages. Now what happened was, I think yesterday night, yeah, I saw her, in Facebook you have recommended friends. I was just browsing through Facebook just after I finished my work. And there, lo and behold, I saw her with a new name. I thought it was a new account. When I saw what date it was created, I realized this was created some time ago. But it was created after we broke up. And now she has kept her profile open, but with a new name. And there obviously curiosity. I was browsing, trying to make sense. Most of it was written in Thai. So what I did, I sent it to my wife. Told her, see, this female, she's back. Profile is open. So I said, tell me what you can see. And lo and behold, what she saw was this female now broke off with that guy. It didn't work out. She has gone back to a village from the main city. Now she works as a cook. She's working as a cook. She has lost a lot of weight. You might say losing weight is good. She was already thin. Now she's anorexic. Okay. Horribly thin. She looks like a skeleton. She has lost all that beauty. I don't know what the hell she did to herself. She's so anorexic. Baby is just looking fine. So my wife told me, after reading various posts, she has broken up with that guy. She's single. She works as a cook. And she is just having a very tough life. And she wants to rebuild it or whatever. And obviously the sob stories. I want love, and when will I find a man, or whatever. So I just told my wife, let her be what she is. I asked my wife, is she sick or something? She said, no, she just is very stressed out with work and all that. Okay. Now, the reason why I shared this with you is, it's not to tell you, see, karma and all. I don't believe in all that bullshit. Forget karma and forget all that crap. The basic problem with this female is she was always seeking shortcuts. Shortcuts to life, easy life, find someone, like an ATM machine who will supply the money. And she was looking for a perfect life on the shoulders of others without earning it herself. And the easiest way, the shortest way to get this was to find a man with money. And when she did get money, she took my money and ran away. She didn't know how to manage it, which was so stupid here. And I think the second biggest problem that she had was she wanted to live a life way beyond her pay scale, way beyond her capacity. So when she got a new boyfriend, she would go to hotels and eat luxurious food and buy expensive things. And no boyfriend, she would go down in the dumps. And then she was suffering. And then when she would find another boyfriend, up again. And then when life was tough, go back down to the dumps. Now see, you can only do so much, right? As your age catches up, your beauty will vanish. Your demand will, become less, especially if you're a female. And then what are you left with? I told my wife, see, now it has been 5 years since me and this female broke up. She is still running pillar to post to find true love. And when she did have someone who would take care of her, I really wanted to give her a good life, and the thing, she didn't want. To be honest with you, I'm thankful that she left when she left early. Just imagine if she had done it after being with her for many years, where I would give her all, like with this wife, I've given all the cards and all the bank accounts and everything else, and the damage would have been much more. That is why I tell people, when someone breaks up with you, be glad that they did now, not when it's too late. Otherwise, the damage can be even more. See, in conclusion, I'll tell you, I don't wish bad for her, because I'll not benefit anything. See, if she suffers, if her life is miserable, if she's earning subpar, or her daughter and her suffer, does it help me? It doesn't. I don't care. Even if she wins a lottery, let her win. Even if she wins a rich boyfriend, her luck. I wish you all the best. Okay? But obviously I'm not bothered, because I have bills to pay, I have priorities, I have focus. But the only thing which I would tell you, since you're watching this video, is don't aim for shortcuts in life. Don't go down the path which looks easy. Don't focus on your success or your happiness being dependent on other people's success. Okay, see, for example, my wife, her entire life is on my shoulders. Tomorrow if I die, now they're finished. Her life is also over. What job will she get? Maybe farming, cleaning, or just being a waitress. How much will she earn? $200, $300 a month, maybe 400 maximum. And then she'll have to manage. And it'll be very tough for her, very, very tough. In fact, even the work itself, she'll have to get up early morning. You know how it is, single parent. But thankfully, in her case, our relationship is working. She is loyal, I'm loyal. Thankfully, I don't have vices. The only vice which was girls and having fun, and that is over. I can just be moody and spend on what I like. That's the only vice. Apart from that, everything is fine. So, don't leave your happiness based on someone else's success. And last, if not the least, like I told you, I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in bad, you do good, you'll get good. You do bad, you'll get bad. That's all bullshit. There's no evidence or scientific proof that happens. Only proof is we'll all die one day. So how you live your life is up to you. But I would just really live a life where your values, your ethics, your morals are right with yourself, where you can sleep in peace, knowing that you're being a smart, intelligent, good human being without hurting or harming anyone. Because there's absolutely no glory in being a person who's a piece of shit. Okay, you can be a piece of shit, but at least in your own eyes, you should respect yourself. So if you want to be a piece of shit, go ahead. But remember, respect yourself at least. Anyway, that's all about her. If you do know about her, being my long-time viewer, just don't mention her name, because I will obviously delete. I want to protect her privacy. And for the person who tries that, I'll have to block and delete you permanently. So that's one. And second is, you don't need to champion me and say, the bitch deserved and all. You don't need to. Just put, what do you feel? What are the lessons you have learned by hearing this true story? Right? Good, bad, ugly. You guys feel free to comment down below. It's me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.